Last September, we published the article on our website. We did not send it out. We did not do any, it was just sitting on a landing page on our website.
Yes.
We didn't even have the Facebook group then. I had a sincere conviction about it, but I was beyond uncomfortable. I didn't want to put it in anything at all. I just thought it would be like a fun thing that I could send out to a few people. And that's all it was. It was like something we just emailed out to people that we thought would be interested.
And then we got the Facebook group going. And at that point I was like, yes, let's do something with this. Like, momentum is growing, people are interested, this has some real power. Then, you came back and said, hey, I've got this idea for how we can actually bring people together, because we knew we wanted to have some kind of an event, but we were like, how are we going to actually bring these people together, and what's going to be the point of all this? But really, it's what do we do next? How do we solve these problems that we know exist?
And that took some thinking. What do we want to do with this? Like, what's the next step? And people asked us about that from like day one of launching the Facebook group.
Yeah,
as soon as we got anybody in the group that wasn't me or Jaden.
They were like, okay, so what's the answer? And I think what I'm most excited about what the next steps are is that we don't know what the answer is, and we're going to let people choose to decide, how they want to attack the multitude of problems or issues that we know exist. I'm excited to see where it goes.
We're on the record now, right?
We're on the record. We're recording.
All right, cool. My name is Marcia Alvarado. I'm a structural engineer. I've been working in the industry for about 15 years, and I had the opportunity to come across Jamie Claire's blog and manifesto, I guess, about elevating women in our industry. I made a connection and reached out, and we had a very good conversation about just some of our personal experiences in the industry, and I was asked to come in as an advisor for this cohort, and I've decided that, understanding my relationship with diversity and inclusion and my exposure to the industry, and as being a Latin female gay engineer, I fit a lot of those boxes.
I've worked for various companies, organizations, firms, what have you, and I've seen women in leadership positions that just were not listened to, and I believe that their impact could have been significant on the company had somebody just heard their voice.
I think, but I agree. I think sometimes it is, as a person who also is a person of color, it sometimes is hard to say, like, I just want to be seen as the best person.
Right.
And but to deny my unique viewpoint is also to deny what added benefits I have for the company. So it's difficult. I mean, and I think it makes people feel uncomfortable. And I think people are hoping that in this day and age we are post-racial, post-gender, and we're not.
I just realized how exhausted I was of having to convince people that this is a problem. And I was really excited to come to a place where we all acknowledge it's a problem, and we're not even going to talk about that as much, and we're just going to talk about solutions.